Talking sports with the 12th man. Monday, August the 4th.
About to make it do what it do, baby.
I don't even know anymore. Oh, goodness gracious. JQ coming from Bristol, seeing that amazing Braves Reds series. And, we'll talk about this as well. I think it's a good opportunity to kind of just spill the dream type of situations here for Major League Baseball and all that good jazz. But, man, fellas, looking great, man. How you guys? We got Gary representing Oregon, Rob representing the Yankees, and they're in the trash bin like he talks about. Man, they're straight trash, but going in hard, man.
Well, we're winning last time I checked tonight, so Aaron Boone. It's time for Aaron Boone to get fired, man. This is ridiculous.
Bold move, Cotton. As they say, man, that's a bold move, Cotton.
You should have been done a while ago.
Wow, he's holding on by a thread. He must have pictures, right? So let's check in with everyone. Go around the horn, waiting for JQ to, of course, log in. But Rob, how you feeling this evening, man?
Man, doing great, man. Ready to get this party started. Have some fun with you guys, and let's talk some sports. Got Major League Baseball, NFL training camps. The first full weekend of preseason this weekend. Hey, we still got some NBA transactions taking place. So, hey, a lot going on.
A lot is going on. Gary, how you feeling this evening, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm still waiting on pins and needles for the JQ saga to continue, but I had a good day today. Got all my yards mowed down here in the 100-degree heat. Yeah.
There it is. Hey, man, we appreciate
that. Florida.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm curious if that story may have to be an offline thing. I don't know if we'll do that just yet.
I'm thinking so.
I think he wants it to be offline.
I don't think we're gonna put that. So America, we apologize. Yeah, that was a great story for sure. But anyway, we're having some good times here. So as we always like to do, we want to show some love here to the listeners. If you want to follow us in a couple different ways, we have a couple of different things. We're live. If you go to
line stepping son of a gun.
This is what we do, man.
Virtual line, man. Gary's line stepper, man.
Look at that, Rob. You made it, Rob. Congratulations.
We all established that Gary is the habitual line stepper.
Actually, that is true, but he gave me the idea, man. So I had to put that first. So I was like,
hey, punctuality has its benefits, Rob.
That is true. That is true. I was like, oh.
It's tough on the West Coast, man. I tell you, making it 7 o'clock start.
I'm sure it is for you, yeah.
I'm probably giving you a hard time. I thought that was hilarious. I got something for JQ too once he pops on. But, on a serious note, the couple ways how you can follow us, we're going to have some fun tonight, as we always do. We're on Twitter or X, as they say. If you go to at the number 12, THMA Sports, you'll find us. You see on the little crawl. YouTube, again, we're just getting that platform going, which is another 12th Man Sports, and we're kind of dual broadcasting on YouTube as well. Once we get going with that, we'll probably stay in that as soon as we get more situations happening. But we are here. We got a lot of things to dive into. Rob, we always appreciate you doing some great job on the topics. And let's kind of kick it off, talking about, some Major League Soccer here. And Lionel Messi has a minor muscle injury. And so the timeline is a little unknown about that. So you want to talk about that, kind of kicking off what's going on with that. Obviously he limped off in the 11th minute. And then they're saying that there's no firm timetable, that rehab's going to be day to day. They sit second in the League Cup group. They host the Pumas on Wednesday. Obviously his 18-goal Golden Boot chase is on hold, Rob. So what do you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's the big ticket in the MLS, right? He's definitely brought a lot of visibility to the league, particularly down there in Miami, but the league as a whole, right? Even though he's 38 years old, he's still one of the best to ever play. So he brings a lot of visibility to the MLS. So it's a huge blow, kind of like Caitlin Clark of the WNBA. They want to see Caitlin, and the MLS wants to see Messi, right? Yeah. And so hopefully he's back on the field here pretty quickly because he is a big ticket item for the MLS. We get ready for the stretch run of the season too.
Yeah, they'll make sure that he's ready to go because he, like you said, Rob, he is that big ticket, that big draw, big ticket guy. He's 38 years old, so they're gonna make sure he's good. They're not gonna push him back in any way.
Yeah,
it won't be long. I'm glad it's not anything real serious because you have a serious injury when you're 38. In that sport, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. Yeah. So like we're keeping an eye on that, and like you said, it's an interesting situation because they're probably like, hey, don't rush him back, but we want to make sure that we need him for the long haul, right? So it's a situation where again that we kind of treat him like LeBron and kind of keep him on, kind of have load management, if you will, and kind of bring him for the bigger game. So that's something we got to think about for the future, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, the MLS has got a huge investment into him, so we'll see what happens from there.
Let's have some fun here. All right, so let's keep this on. So, Gary, this is all about you, man. Obviously, there's been a lot of smoke here with Micah Parsons jumping on podcasts, talking about his trade demands. Jerry Jones basically said, hey, don't lose any sleep over this. We may have some negotiations that have been stalled, but, we're not shopping them, So it is kind of a leverage game, Gary, right? So obviously Dallas owns Parsons' fifth-year option, fines on accrue, so both sides can kind of wait. But, this a little more serious? Kind of feels like a little different feel, I would say.
Hopefully it's like Myles Garrett, where he says he wants to be traded, then they come back and everybody's fine and dandy. I wanted him to do this damn thing with Dak Prescott. Not the best player on your team, Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want that guy to have any kind of you want him to just be in love with your team. You want him to, be everything he can be for that team. But if you're Jerry Jones and I think Stephen Jones has a lot of say in this as well. These tactics, yes, it keeps the Dallas Cowboys in the news as that machine that they are, newsworthy machine that they are. But other than that, don't fuck around with your best don't mess around with your best player. Sorry.
Well, Marcy's lucky to be in Liverpool, man.
Yeah, with the best player on your team, though. I think that's just ridiculous.
Are we talking about Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And these are just the tactics, man. We've seen the same thing with Terry McLaurin. We've seen this before. We've seen this when Myles Garrett actually be traded. Heck, we've even seen Kobe Bryant actually be traded, and he got what he wanted, right? So this is just a tactic. These guys are not going anywhere. Terry McLaurin's not going anywhere. Micah Parsons not going anywhere. None of these guys are going anywhere. So it's just a tactic that we all know these games that they play to get what they want. Marcy's already chiming in, LOL. So Gary's ask for forgiveness. Yeah, that's what Jerry Jones.
We're talking about who's the habitual line stepper, and see, it always works itself out.
Yeah. There it is. Hold on. So
Big Money JQ, AK known as Jaquan Jenkins.
Oh yeah, there we go. No, I didn't type that in there. Just I want you to know.
What?
Oh yeah. Well, it's proof there. I'm reading it right there.
That's what we're doing.
Big money.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Habitual line stepper, Gary.
Hey, that was my idea.
Hold on. All right, so I got to put that in real fast, and there you go. That's a little better. So,
Mario Christopher.
Wow.
NIL, all the money goes to Mario's really happy with Gary, so that's what it's all about. So this is what we're doing, So
that's what we coach as a
You know what? I missed it. That for everybody that's out there listening, I was at the Motor Speedway, the Bristol Motor Speedway, whatever they called it. That rain sucked ass. So sorry, Marcy, but that's the best way to describe it. That ruined a whole evening.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a topic lower farther down. My bad. Go ahead with the show.
Yeah, you've been looking forward to that for months too, and it is great.
Boy,
listen, that's what we're gonna say, Rob. That's how you're gonna make me feel better about it. And you was looking forward to it for months. You just went out there and got pissed on, didn't you, huh? Damn.
Say all that, man.
I mean, just
wow, Rob, I can't believe you're line stepping like that. Let's get to these topics.
Back and forth. All right, so we're going to keep this going. We're going to talk about what's happening with the Colts here. And, obviously you got Daniel Jones versus Anthony Richardson. It's kind of, this interesting battle because Indianapolis paid, Daniel Jones like $14 million to be more than just insurance, I think, right? So, and let's really talk about it, right? The AFC South, we talked about this. We think that,
Check out that comment, Andre.
What?
Jill says your laugh is priceless.
I love it, Jill. And that's what I bring to the table, my laughter, man. So I appreciate that too. But thank you, Jill. We appreciate that. So let's talk about the situation with the Colts right now. So Daniel Jones, he picked the situation, and you got Anthony Richardson. He's still a young quarterback going through some injuries. But the AFC South appears to be wide open. So what say you, Rob, about this?
Listen, go ahead, Rob. Tell him.
He's ready.
Hey, well, we all know the story, man. If you got two quarterbacks, you have none. So we know the story. We've seen this in college football. We've seen this in the NFL in the past. If you're going to go with a Colts starters, that means you don't have a quarterback, right? That's just the bottom line right there. At some point, it's not
only one team. Only one team had two quarterbacks that were both good. It was the 49ers when they had Joe Montana and Steve.
Montana was the starter.
That is wrong.
Yep. Montana, even though they had two good quarterbacks, Montana was clearly the starter at that time.
Well, Steve Young could have started for everybody else.
But did they have co-starters though? No, we knew Steve Young was the backup quarterback.
Agreed. But my only thing is they had like two guys that could have both started.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen it in college. We've seen it in the NFL. Anytime a team is rotating guys in and out of the
don't work.
It doesn't work. That means you don't have a quarterback, right?
I agree.
Well, no, that's
not the University of Georgia when they had Quincy Carter and they were rotating him out with somebody.
Hey. All I was saying was that was the one time that you could make an argument against what you were saying, but every other instance, you are right.
Well, in 1971. Hear me out. 1971, Craig Morton and Roger Staubach were the
Get out of here. Nobody wants to hear about that.
The starting quarterbacks, and they rotated out each play.
And what year was that? 1971?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and both guys went.
None of us remember
that. I'm just saying that it
none of us were born either.
Now I'm not putting these two cats in with those or in with Joe Montana and Young, but it does happen occasionally.
Yeah, okay. That's my only point is that it happens occasionally. It's not a hard thing. Sorry, Rob, that's my fault. I interrupted. Do you?
No. Hey, like I said, we've seen this before when teams, whether it's college or in the NFL, if they don't have a clear-cut number one quarterback, which the Colts don't seem to have a clear-cut number one quarterback, then you're not going to be successful, right? Refresh my memory. University of Georgia, when they had Quincy Carter, they were rotating him out with someone. I mean,
hold on.
I'll look it up. Keep talking to us. We'll get it.
Yeah, but I mean that's just one example. Anytime you're rotating quarterbacks,
someone like Tebow and Lee,
something like that. Eric Zier, I don't know who it was. It was somebody along those lines. They were rotating in and out.
Wow, you went back. Wow, yo, SEC.
Harder, man.
Wow.
It doesn't work when you're rotating guys in and out of the lineup. The Cleveland Browns last year, right? after Deshaun Watson got hurt. They were going back and forth between Jameis Winston and Jaquan Jenkins. And it didn't work.
Easy.
You don't tell them the truth. It just doesn't work if you don't have a clear-cut starter. It doesn't. Even my New Orleans Saints, after Derek Carr got hurt, they were rotating Spencer Rattler and Jake Haener. It just doesn't work. They were 0-7.
Listen, it's going to happen again with Spencer Rattler and no boy from Louisville. They're going to do the same thing again this year.
That's why they're going to be in last place.
And that's the thing. The Falcons did it too whenever they were doing Ritter and Heineke, man. We don't know. We were like, who's starting?
I hate you, Rob. I'm just saying, but that's happening, right? That's going to be a thing again this year.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to stop.
And that's why, as good as the Colts roster is, you can't pick them at the top of the division if they don't have a clear-cut starter.
Listen, I wish I could gamble. I forgot when I was in Tennessee, I was preoccupied in North Carolina that I didn't gamble it. I would like to take the Titans to win the AFC South. I bet you at $25. Somebody look it up that's watching the show. At $25, that's probably a good $150 return. If you take the Titans to win the AFC South.
You think the Titans are going to pull this off? Okay. All right.
Listen, that division is generally won.
That's why they call it gambling. $25 you're going to spend that on a couple of lattes and a couple of snacks. So why not try and make $150 on it?
Talk to him, Gary. Talk to him. Right.
Talk to me.
Right. $25 one-on-one is probably like $120 for no reason. But I think Cam Ward might be better than we think, and that division is right to be won.
We're not talking about it's like crap. But we're just saying just again. Obviously, we're looking at. You see, this Stroud has to figure this out. We don't know what the hell's happening with Trevor Lawrence. We talked about this last week. Whenever you were gone, JQ. Just as far as how poor Travis Hunter, man, he's going to earn that contract. They're going to put him up. He's going to run a couple plays.
Listen, Jacksonville can be beat.
They can be beat.
The Titans, Jacksonville. Listen, Houston also going to be beat. What's it? The Titans, Jacksonville, Houston, and Indianapolis. Some kind of quarterback. They can 100% win that division. They can 100% win that division on some nonsense at 9-8.
It's bullshit. There it is.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. So let's talk about your favorite player, Gary. Aaron Rodgers, right? So he basically
what a line scare.
So this is the thing, because we know that JQ loves the Steelers too, right? So this is
Gary does too. They both love the Steelers.
This is so bad.
Really?
So this is interesting, right? Because the history about Arthur Smith, right? And again, as a Falcon fan, we like, what the hell, because we talked about some situations because he was a little stubborn, right? So but he had a good run game, right? So he basically praised Arthur Smith because he talked about his flexibility and his willingness to tailor the scheme to person too. So, obviously, I don't know what this means. Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, you do. You know 100% what it means.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
You 100% know what it means. You know what it means? We're not airing this out. We're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball again, then we're going to play action.
That's it. That's it.
And we're going to play defense. And I don't have to be the winner. I don't have to be the savior anymore. I just have to be. Yeah. I'm not the reason why we lose.
There it is.
We're not going to air the ball out. We're going to run and play defense. It's what I heard.
Pittsburgh's going to win games this year. It's going to be 17-14, 13-12, 13-2.
Listen, that's where they're going to be. That's what I heard out of that.
Yep, that's exactly what I heard too.
That's crazy. Until Aaron Rodgers gets back to being the Aaron Rodgers that we all know and hate.
What do you mean get back? He's 39.
I'm saying, hang on. I'm not talking about.
I think you've been generous. He might be 41.
I'm talking about his head and his attitude. They're going to have a recipe that they can be competitive.
Yes.
Running the ball, good defense, play action pass.
Yep.
At some point, Aaron Rodgers is
good for 9 wins this year.
Like that.
Yeah.
He's going to want it to be his show, like it is everywhere.
No, you can't do that in Pittsburgh.
I understand that.
You can't do that in Pittsburgh.
Therefore, that's the problem. That he's
the Mike Tomlin formula is they're gonna play good defense. And look, DK Metcalf, I know that's the next topic. He's already saying this is the best defense he's ever going to get against camp, right? You got Jalen Ramsey back there, etc. You got TJ Watts on that defense, right?
And play.
And they're gonna be a good defensive ball club, and they're going to hope to play ball control on offense where they don't turn over the ball. They're going to play good field position games, put their other team's offense in bad situations.
Fuck them.
Mike Tomlin is going to be good for at least 9 wins this year, and if they're lucky, they'll win 10.
You heard what I said. Fuck them.
Varsity Closures with JQ and Jerry on tonight.
And that's not going to irritate.
JQ loves the Steelers. Y'all just see that, right?
That's not going to irritate Aaron Rodgers, who thinks he's above everybody else. That's not going to irritate him at all. Handing the ball off.
That protects him.
But
he's already older. I think the Aaron Rodgers is not the young Aaron Rodgers. I think the Aaron Rodgers right now knows, hey, I'm a little limited. You know what I can do? I can hand off and play action pass. I can let my defense keep me in games. I listen. You don't want to give him credit.
You're looking at the best possible.
I think that's where he is now. You don't sign in Pittsburgh thinking you're going to throw for 5,000 yards.
Yep.
You don't, because that's not what they do.
Nope.
It's not what they do. So you didn't sign in Pittsburgh thinking you're going to throw for 5,000 yards. You did what you signed there knowing
you're going to love it when he just implodes
and play action and good defense.
Now,
listen, he said I can throw a touchdown pass every now and then, but don't make him throw a touchdown.
They're at least going to be 9-8, maybe 10-7. They'll finish third in that division, right? They'll be a borderline playoff team. They'll be somewhere around 6, 7, or 8 in the AFC, right? They're going to be a competitive ball club.
Listen, always.
They're going to be in almost every game.
Always. Listen, they've only had 3 fucking coaches in history.
That's nuts. That is amazing. three coaches. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Franchise, absolutely.
You're not wrong.
They're the third best team in that division.
Yeah.
And listen, and the Bengals and them are rivaling for 2 and 3. I think Baltimore's going to win the division again.
Absolutely. Totally agree. I think Baltimore wins. I think Bengals are number 2. I think you're going to see the Bengals offensive line be slightly better. I think you're going to see the Bengals defense be slightly better, but they got to get Trey Hendrickson signed.
No. Well, first of all, he is signed.
Yeah, he's signed. You're right, but they got to give the man an extension.
I agree. But that motherfucker
be on the field, and I think they're going to be more. They're going to be closer to.
You know what? A side note, I wouldn't sign his ass. I wouldn't sign him for shit. You know why? He lost all the leverage when T. Higgins got signed. When T. Higgins got signed with Jamar Chase and Burrow got signed, now our franchise tag is wide open. Whatever you want yearly at the defensive end market, I can just franchise you. The top 5 contracts combined, boom, you want that anyway. It's just 1 year. It's not most of the year with all the guaranteed money. But if you're the Bengals, you have, at this point, you have all the leverage. Franchise. Boop. Oh, 1 year, what is it? Probably 38 million, 40 million as a franchise for the defensive end. He wants that a year anyway.
But so when you're a title contender, you don't want any distractions. You got to figure out
all the leverage. I can franchise you. You're playing for this year. And then
but the Eagles, as long as you got Joe Burrow at the quarterback position, you are a title contender. You don't want any distractions.
I
got to get this extension.
I agree. But if you're also the Bengals, and this is a business, my top 3 players are all offensive, and I signed them long term just now. And everybody else is on a rookie or a middle free agent contract. So I can franchise that guy. He paid $16 million this year. I can franchise him next year. Listen, I can franchise him the year after that. Everybody else decides.
Yeah. Do you want your team to have any distraction? You're a title contender.
I agree. But the problem is
you've got to franchise someone. JQ has a good point.
That's all that's left. And if you sign him to a long-term deal, you're paying that money anyway.
Yeah. No, JQ is absolutely right here. But what I'm saying is, if you're the Bengals, this is a window of opportunity where you don't want any distractions on your team.
You know what? You're right.
This is a window of opportunity for us to have a strong period of success for like 4 to 6 years.
I agree.
You got to get him an extension. No distraction.
You're
right.
No. You're right. I'm not saying that. You're right. But for everybody else listening, it's also about salary cap. What he's missing in this argument is you want him to get that. He knows that you have the leverage. You try to get him for a little less. They're going to find a measure of point that's between probably the the franchise tag and what he wants, and then money. But in terms of guaranteed money, but you have to know that they have the leverage now. Once T and Jamar and Joe are signed, you are now the luxury. Sorry, you are now the luxury. Listen, he led the league in sacks, but when you sign those three, you're at the defensive end at 30, 31, you're the luxury. So the Bengals have the leverage. You got to sign maybe for a little less, but more guaranteed money. They're going to find a happy medium, but that's just the way negotiations go. It's just going to be the way that it goes.
And if he plays hardball, you have that to fall back on.
But listen, the Bengals they're franchising.
Right,
next
that's
year.
what I'm saying.
There's nobody else left to franchise. Right. He's a luxury and not a necessity. But you know what? I think he is a necessity. Sorry, Trey, if you're listening, your people, I take that back. You are a necessity. You don't lead the league in 2 years.
Let the league in sacks the last 2 years.
Listen, I pulled it back, Robert.
Oh man, nuts.
It's not going to make him hate quarterbacks any less.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry.
Hey, it's all good. We're having a good time too. We want to shout out to everyone listening and showing us some love too as well too. So, this is the thing. I know we want to get through these topics pretty quickly here, but just real quickly, who's going to win the Browns job? Obviously you've got, Flacco.
Flacco.
You got what we said earlier, right, Rob? If you got 2 quarterbacks, you got no quarterback. You got 4 quarterbacks, you got no quarterbacks. You got Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah. Joe Flacco was signed to start this season. I don't know what anybody else is talking about. He was always the bridge quarterback.
There it is.
He was always the bridge quarterback.
Yeah.
He was going to start the season and then give way after the bye to the young guy, and they sitting there at 4-3 or 3-5. Where the fuck it is? Sorry. Wherever they are, that's where they're gonna be sitting. That's what they were always going to transition to the young guy. Joe Flacco, he was always a starter.
I personally think Kevin Stefanski wants Kenny Pickett to be the starter.
Shit.
Because Kenny Pickett is the first-round pick, and Kenny Pickett actually played fairly well when he filled in for Jalen Hurts last year for the Eagles.
He had the best offensive line in America.
I understand that. But look, Joe Flacco is 40-some years old. I personally think he wants Kenny Pickett to win this job, right? And let Joe Flacco be a veteran presence there. Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders will only hit the field if those guys have multiple injuries.
Shedeur Sanders is going to be a Toronto Argonaut.
We've seen this before, right? We've seen these first-round picks revive their careers later in their career. We've seen it with Sam Darnold. We've seen it with Rich Gannon. So we've seen this, right? And so I think Kevin Stefanski wants Kenny Pickett to be the guy, right?
Listen, I want Kenny Pickett to be the guy. I want Kenny Pickett to be the guy.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Jake. No, you don't, Jake.
I want Kenny Pickett to be the guy. I love it. So he can go 3-14. I love it.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. He does.
I want Kenny Pickett
I knew that was coming.
Yes, him. Yes, I want him to be the quarterback.
No, the other guy.
The last thing you want is listen, for anybody listening, the last thing you want, if you're a fan of the Ravens, the Steelers, or the Bengals, is for Dylan Gabriel's hamstring really to be hurt and Kenny Pickett go out there and suck ass. And then Joe Flacco get hurt. And here comes Shedeur in week 7. Just leading the team down the field for victory. That's the last thing you want, because he will win that job and win that whole city and it will be over. You do not want Shedeur Sanders to get a chance and listen and mount a game 4th winning drive in Cleveland. You don't want it.
Hey, just pick up the phone, Cleveland, and call us. We got Kirk Cousins.
Listen, man, they know I'm right, because the whole city gonna rally around him. He's gonna be a whole problem for another decade in Cleveland. You heard it here. If that happens, I won't be happy, but I can see that happening. Why? What? Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. We're just laughing.
No, you're not wrong.
I don't think he's the answer, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Listen, they don't want it.
Of the quarterbacks they have, he's the answer.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's gonna be wild. Like he's gonna need a lot to happen to get to the field in week 7.
He's gonna need a lot to happen. I mean, obviously they picked Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, so they want him to be better. But Dylan Gabriel, man, I don't know if y'all saw his stats in practice the other day, 2 days ago, 3 out of 4.
Listen, he's because he's fucking Dylan Gabriel.
Boy, JQ is just on fire.
He's fired up, man. I'm
What? Sorry. What do we really expect Dylan Gabriel to do?
Yeah.
We expect him to hold a clipboard.
Yeah, I do. No, listen. All right, Oregon.
And
What do we expect Dylan Gabriel
run a
to do?
practice squad.
You got all that Oregon shit on. What do we expect Dylan Gabriel to do?
So hold a clipboard
Listen.
and run a practice
Anyway.
squad.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm a distraction.
I mean,
Go ahead,
that's it.
You got all that Oregon shit on. Fuck Dylan Gabriel. He's Dylan Gabriel.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me back in the day whenever Ryan Tannehill, and he was like, I ain't giving, he didn't want to help.
He's Ryan fucking Tannehill. Same difference.
He didn't want to help. He would help. Remember when they drafted Malik? What's his name? They hired Malik Willis. He's like,
It's the same difference.
I ain't
ain't gonna do nothing.
I ain't helping him. Let's get to these quick baseball topics, man. JQ is on fire for real. We love it.
They do the same thing.
Yeah. It's again, we're excited about, obviously, sorry, we're not talking about the Phillies, man. That's kind of how I feel about the Steelers. F the Phillies, so we can talk about them. Really
the
quick,
whole state of Pennsylvania, all of it, set it on fire. Just gasoline.
I can't. I got to say this really quickly. It was a great experience for you, JQ, going to Bristol. Eli White, did some good things here. He had his 2 home runs that powered Atlanta to the win here. 91,000 plus at Bristol. That was great. Jacob DeGrom, fastest to 1,800 strikeouts, 240 games, 1,493 innings, eclipsing Randy Johnson and Chris Sale. That's pretty amazing.
Damn.
And then we got Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, the first major league player with 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases in each of his first 4 seasons, and also
That's only because the Kuminga got hurt.
Yeah, say that again.
That's only because the Kuminga got hurt.
I know, man, but but that's a powerful stat too. So I don't know if you want to comment that really quickly. And I got to show some love to Marcy because we're going to talk about what's happening with Kuminga too. So and the Lakers and LeBron, if you will.
Listen, you know what? It's fine. I can't make comments on air about what happened to me.
We said that wasn't going to happen. That's a whole other conversation, man. So.
That is a off-air discussion. I'm not trying to get canceled. So, yeah.
Now he's not trying to get canceled.
But it was fun. Like the overhead with the military. It was fun. I got it in. Was in there for 2.5 hours. The rain delay was not awesome. So, but I give the Braves credit. They went on Sunday. I did not say Sunday for the game because that was too much.
Yeah.
Listen, Bristol. Oh, is Bristol listening? This is my camera. I got it right here. Hey, Bristol, Tennessee. Hey. You have races all the time. You know how to direct traffic. Why does it take me 15 minutes to get out the fucking parking lot just to get on the road? 50 minutes. Not to get 50 minutes to get to the parking lot. Listen to the road from the parking lot. 50. 50.
Only an hour, almost an hour.
An hour to leave the parking lot. You have races at Bristol Motor Speedway all the effing time, and that is ridiculous. And I still had an hour drive, an hour and a half. It didn't rain all the way to Asheville. Sucked.
Wow.
Better. It rained. 2.5 hour rain delay. Didn't we have a second rain delay? How about that? How about 2 of them? How about 2?
Does anyone else want to comment on that?
Rain in the South, what a shocker, huh?
Marcy gave you
summertime too, right?
Marcy gave you a shout out.
Listen, I paid for that trip months in advance. And it rained.
But did you have a good time, JQ? Was it?
I did. You know what? I had a good time by myself. I enjoyed my own company, and I played some golf. I didn't play great golf all the time, but I had some holes.
Okay.
But it rained the whole time.
Yeah.
And that rain delay was 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the top spot in the preseason polls for college football? Or you want to leave that alone? Because
Yeah, I do, because I do. But it don't matter. It don't matter. They got the two teams. That's the 1-2. You listen. It don't matter. You can flip flop.
Shout out to Duke, my guy Duke Chin jumping in. Appreciate you, Duke, watching as well.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is me. It doesn't matter. They play in the first week. The winner's gonna be number 1. Number 2 is gonna be 5.
Probably. Yeah.
All right, now Duke Chin is joining. Appreciate you. Now, he's a huge Georgia fan, but he's a respectable Georgia fan. So, what's to you as far as again, it's going to be tough because we got Gunnar Stockton trying to come through, but I don't know. They're gonna have to earn it. Duke, if Georgia's gonna try to do anything, my guy.
I mean, but you already know the SEC is a gauntlet anyway, so it's going to be the usual suspects every time. Georgia, Alabama, LSU. Like, you're going to have that. Texas are the 4. Like, you're going to have to deal with that, and then you have anybody trying to make a run to those 4. But that's the SEC is going to have good teams, so I'm not discounting Georgia. Georgia recruits, as long as you don't keep them driving and Athens, Clark County, because good Lord, can we talk about that for a second? Why? How, as coaches and staff, do you keep allowing these people to get arrested?
You would think that they would have like a designated like program or something like that.
Listen, why don't you have a Uber hotline? Call somebody. These motherfuckers are. They will drive them around. No questions asked. Like, I'm sorry. I don't understand that. I don't understand how the same thing keeps happening to everybody. I don't.
America, JQ is getting all his licks in because he did not.
Why? That's a real conversation. That's not me. It happens. How many Georgia players have been arrested for a speeding or some kind of driving violation in the past quarter century? 25 years. It's 2025. Since 2000 to 2025, how many have been arrested?
I mean,
it happens every summer.
Yeah, it's
17.
Every summer it happens. And it's not a shot at Georgia, but it's a real thing. Living here in Atlanta, I hear about it. So come on, man. A Georgia Uber is dedicated line is a fantastic idea. Sorry.
Oh man. Rob, you quiet, man.
Rob and I are just listening to this.
I just want to let JQ have his thunder right now.
I'm sorry. I'm be quiet. I'm sorry. I'm walk away.
Once you walk away, it's just hilarious. This is going on.
I'm coming back.
Shake.
Oh man.
Man, he missed 1 week and he's trying to get it all in.
Yeah. But no, as far as the polls are concerned, I mean, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. These were my top 3. I had Texas number 1, Ohio State 2, Penn State 3. I had Clemson 4, but based on the coaches poll, they have Clemson 6, and I had Georgia 5. But the coaches poll have Georgia 4, Notre Dame 5, and Clemson 6. So pretty close to where I had it, but the top 3 is where I had it. Texas, Ohio State, Penn State. But I have Clemson at number 4, and I have Georgia at number 5 right now to start the season. And look, I agree. I think Texas is going to lose week 1 against Oklahoma State, but I think in the end, Texas is the better team. I just think Ohio State's going to win at home, right? And when you look at this Texas team, they got Arch Manning. Yep. They got really good defensive line. They got Anthony Hill's going to be one of the best linebackers in the country this year, right? So they're going to be loaded. Ohio State too, right? Ohio State's going to probably the best wide receiver in Jeremiah Smith. They're going to have Caleb Downs in the secondary, probably one of the top player in the country.
Yep.
Penn State is loaded, but we'll see. James Franklin hasn't been able to get it done.
Oh my God! Are we still talking about Penn State?
Yeah,
Clemson.
We just talked about it, but you said in the polls.
Clemson, I have them at number 4. Cade Klubnik is probably going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the country. They got to have a good wide receiver on the perimeter. Clemson is going to have the best defensive line in the country. There's no doubt about it. Their defensive line, they got 2 first-round picks on their defense.
Yeah.
Their secondary might be a little suspect on defense. Clemson on the back end, but their Clemson's front 7 is going to be legit.
I'm not. Go ahead, Gary.
Georgia's going to be good in the trenches. They're in the trenches. They're good every year, but I'm not sold on Gunnar Stockton.
Listen, as you shouldn't be.
No one
as
is.
You shouldn't be.
They're trying to pump him up. All you gotta do is hand the ball
as
off.
You shouldn't be.
And hand the ball off. Run the ball.
I'm just a hater. Hey, listen.
I don't want him to be good. I hate Georgia.
Oh,
I don't want him to be good.
Your quarterback ain't no good either.
Oh, Garrett Nussmeier.
Stop that. Stop it. You know who ain't no good either? Ohio State's quarterbacks, Julian saying he ain't no good either. We don't know.
What happened to Aaron Nolan? What happened to him, man?
Listen, we all got the same problem.
Oh,
and I'm here to admit it on this show. Our quarterbacks are all suspects.
Wow.
I love it.
CJ Stroud didn't walk through that door.
Who feels good about their quarterback outside of Texas? Who?
Well, he's only started 2 games.
Who feels good about their quarterback outside of Texas?
I like Haynes King. I do like Haynes King.
That's Georgia Tech. Nobody's talking about Georgia Tech.
Hey, Arch Manning has only started 2 games. Now, I like him, but he's only started 2 games.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I asked a question. I just asked a question. So the only other answer is probably LSU, and they are overconfident in Gary Nussmeier. Let's be honest with each other.
Brian Kelly.
Can we be honest with each other? Nobody has a good quarterback.
Top 2 quarterbacks in the draft. Okay. But Gary Nussmeier and Cade Klubnik are the best 2 college quarterbacks going into this season.
Would you want them to start for the Saints?
Would I want them to start for the Saints?
Yeah.
Well,
either one.
We're wait and see what happens this season, right?
No.
That wasn't the question, Rob.
Pick one.
Listen to the question.
Would you want either one to start?
Right now, if I had to say which one I would take Arch Manning, but I still want to see more. Right? He's only started 2 games.
That's my point.
I said outside of Texas, who has Arch Manning, who feels good about their quarterback position for real? Nobody.
Well, I think Clemson and LSU feels good about their quarterback situation.
Nobody. Wow. Stop it. You don't feel good with Garrett? Come on, man. Come on. Stop it. Wow. I'm sorry. It's my fault again. I gotta.
It's my fault again.
He's stirring the pot. No, man.
It's that traffic that did it to him.
I'm being honest though, but every question I asked, you've been on my side, Garrett, because you're like, yeah.
That's true. See, I'm trying to work with you, so I want you to work with me too.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I'm right though.
All right, let's keep this moving here.
Habitual lines.
So let's talk about what's happening. This is for Marcia. I know she's getting ready to turn in to go to bed, but obviously Jonathan Kuminga, he denied that 2-year, $45 million deal with Golden State. He didn't want to be there for 2 years, Mars. I'm telling you.
Whoa, sorry. Can you repeat that? 2 years and how many?
$45 million.
They try to get him so that's 1 year for 20.
Yeah, 25, something like that. Yeah,
$2.5 million.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wow. Okay, go ahead.
So basically they're trying to keep him around so they can trade him for a big name because they're asking for like a first round pick or something crazy. But Kuminga's like, man, I want no part of this situation, man. I'm gonna try to play for 1 year on the current contract, and then I'm gonna try to bet on myself going into 2026, which I think is smart, man, because he's only 22 years old, man, and he proved what he did in the playoffs, scored like 30 plus, and Steve Kerr's asked him want to play him, so it's an interesting situation. So I blame Kerr in this one because again,
he's at the front office. I don't blame Kerr. I blame the front office. Go ahead, Rob. I'm gonna be cool.
I'm just saying. Go ahead, Rob's been quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
No, y'all can have
it.
He can bet on himself, but he's also going to lose on himself.
I think he's talented. Man. I mean,
I'm not going to get no first round pick for this guy.
Well, no, that's what the Warriors. They're trying to hold off for a second to get something for that.
The thing is that he'll never be a Warrior for real, then. Because there's no chance that if he takes that qualifying offer and he's going to be a unrestricted free agent next summer, that he doesn't get traded by the trade deadline because you got to get something for him before he walks away for nothing. Yeah. My thing is, we talked about it in our chat and we laugh about it with De'Aaron Fox. Like, that dude has played meaningful minutes for the Warriors, and you offered him basically a $23 million a year contract when Fox just got something so outlandish that Kuminga's a better player than De'Aaron Fox.
$4 million, 4 years. Who's 4 years, 29 million, JQ. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Listen, the disrespectful, that is a disrespectful offer. I'm not signing that.
Yeah.
You can blame Kerr.
No.
That's
Listen,
what
is it done? Is it no? Is it Dunleavy? Is Dunleavy?
Yeah, Mike Dunleavy. Yeah, that's the
Listen, that's him. He's the GM.
Yep.
That is disrespectful, sir.
Yeah.
This young guy, I played meaningful minutes for this on some playoff teams. Didn't he win a championship with the Warriors? The last one? Or was he the year after in terms of a rookie?
I'll check that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
like he's played meaningful minutes for a dynastic team.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's not good.
Listen, come on now. That is disrespectful.
Archie blames Kurt too. I told you, man. That dude don't know how to develop. I mean, he likes older players, man, which is the thing.
Listen, but you can't offer him that contract. That's disrespectful.
Very much
when
so.
people are getting paid right now, and I play meaningful minutes for you on this team. Come on now.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that.
Like a slap in the face, man. Come on, man.
It's a slap in the face. That is, but listen, you gotta give me 3 for 100. 2 for 40 something is disrespectful. That's crazy disrespectful.
Yeah.
He's gonna sign qualifying offer and sign for way bigger money than that.
At least, yeah. He's a talented
dude. You won't
dude.
get anything for him. You won't get anything for him. That's crazy.
This is what's gonna happen to Warriors. They're gonna watch him walk. Bye-bye. He ain't doing you no favors. None.
Not signing that contract.
Well, what's the reason behind that then? What's the Warriors thought process?
So the problem with Steve Kerr is he said out loud that he doesn't fit in the rotation that is Curry centric, and that's why he finds himself on the bench a lot more than he should be on it, because that Kuminga wants his shot and he's not deferring enough to Curry when they're out there together. So he's worked himself into a jam, but he's clearly talented, and the rest of the NBA knows he's talented. So you just can't. You're right, Marcy. You can't just shoo him. Like, you got to at least try to give him an offer. That is disrespectful. It was.
Could you see him fitting in with the Laker organization?
The Lakers can't afford him because buckle up. Sorry, because LeBron won't take less money. They can't afford him because LeBron won't take less money.
I'm LeBron James. I ain't taking less money.
Listen, don't get me started. You trying to get me triggered?
I'm just wondering if the money thing wasn't there, if they could somehow work it around.
Listen, I would take Jonathan Kuminga. He is talented. The problem is that he can't be the star because Steph Curry is the star, and Draymond is the glue, and that's what it is. It's hard to break into that circle. Yep. Sorry.
Well, and rightfully so, though. I mean, they've earned that.
But you gotta have a pass on the torch moment. I think he will be somebody they can use in the future, and they are not managing it correctly.
All right, so let's make this transition here. So, Rob, JQ, we're gonna let you have the floor here. So, who should be Luka's sidekick when LeBron finally leaves? If LeBron leaves, and don't say Bronny, Gary.
Listen, go ahead, Rob.
You know what? That's
I know you prepared the topic, so I know you have a list. Like, this is. I have no idea. Once he leaves, he's going to leave a $60 million salary cap.
Like, next year, there's going to have over 20-something teams in the NBA with salary or a lot of salary cap space.
Yeah.
So it's going to be but the Lakers obviously going to have salary cap space too, because LeBron's going to be off their books next year, right? I personally think, Rob Pelinka wants LeBron to retire a Laker, but I personally think LeBron's going to either retire at the end of the season, or he's going to go join the Dallas Mavericks on a reduced contract and try to win with Cooper Flagg, Kyrie Irving, and Anthony Davis.
You're trying to trigger me, Rob. You're trying to trigger me. Trigger me, Rob.
Hey, so when you look at what's out there, Kevin Durant's going to be an unrestricted free agent. I'm still not convinced. I mean, Kevin Durant's been with the Nets. He's been with the Phoenix Suns. He's been with all these teams.
You're not living in Houston.
And they haven't been doing anything, right?
Yeah, so Houston ain't got no state tax. He ain't leaving Houston. Houston got all the strip clubs and no state tax. He ain't leaving. Stop it.
James Harden has a player option. Trae Young has a player option. Zach LaVine has a player option. I'm not excited about any of those options as a sidekick for Luka Doncic, right? So a lot of these teams are going to have salary cap space, but who's going to be available out there to be a sidekick for them? The best is to bring back a 42-year-old LeBron James.
Rob, stop. I zoned out. Can you read that list back to me again? That list, just the 5 names.
LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green has a player option.
Okay.
James Harden has a player option. Trae Young has a player option. And Zach LaVine has a player option.
Listen, I will put Trae Young. I will put them all together.
Watch your mouth. Don't get me triggered, JQ. Don't you get me triggered, JQ.
I would Trae Young. I would get Trae Young, Luka Doncic, and give them some defense and have a shootout. I 100% would do that. I'll be reckless as a GM. That's why I'm not going to be a reckless America, because I'll be reckless. I would put Trae Young with Luka and just get them 3-and-D players.
Two guys that were traded for each other in the draft, huh?
Listen, I put them on the same team. And Ayton, the same draft. I would keep them together and let them ball out together. 100% would do it. Easy talk.
Here's what I really would do if I was the Lakers. I wouldn't take any of those guys. You know what I would do? I'd get on the phone with the Milwaukee Bucks and see what we can do to get Giannis.
He old.
He old?
No, he's not old. Giannis is.
He's still in his prime.
Giannis has been in the league like 12 years.
Yeah, but he came in like 18, 19 years old.
So he's 30. How old is Trae Young?
Same age.
He's about like 2 years older than Luka? Probably.
Yeah. Trae Young is actually
the Lakers organization are probably going to get whatever the hell they want.
Giannis is still a top 5 player in the league, and he plays on both ends of the floor.
It's going to cost me more. It's going to cost me more mortgage capital to get Giannis. It's going to take me to get Trae Young from Atlanta. I would rather have Trae Young and Luka and build around them with 3-and-D players and let it go. I would. Giannis is going to bankrupt you. Goddamn, Rudy Gobert got what, 6 first-round picks? Like something wild, 6 or 7?
The Lakers will wait and see who's the next greatest player on the Pelicans.
Easy.
And
easy.
Steal them from the Pelicans.
Stop it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just a line stepper.
I'm just saying that's what they'll probably do.
You're stirring the pot.
Yeah, they've done it before.
His name is the habitual line stepper at the bottom of the screen.
Perfect timing, right? The Lakers are that organization that for some reason, it's a big market. They're going to get who with that kind of money.
The Lakers are going to try to strike it big.
Whoever they want.
Jokic, or they're going to go after Giannis. They're not going to sell
get whatever big name they want. They're going to get.
They will act so bad. You can get you a just rim runner. Oh, never mind. You can get you a rim runner.
That's why I hate them.
On a serious note, if they got you like Jokic, that would be pretty.
If they got Jokic, they would be. Listen, I would be in here in purple glow every time we got on the camera.
That would be insane because they got little suburban. That little man.
Listen, Trae Young
after if Jokic doesn't win in Denver or Giannis doesn't win in Milwaukee, those are who the Lakers are
and they're not going to.
They're gonna have the cap space.
Listen, I love Giannis.
They are going to get whoever the hell they want.
You can't have Doncic and Giannis because Giannis is going to occupy the same level of space that Doncic is going to want to be in because they're going to be right in the basket. If you put Trae Young with Luka and they can both have space to operate on the outside on both sides and be able to penetrate, that's a different proposition.
I would hate that, JQ. That'd be fun to watch, but I would hate that. Honestly,
they'd be nasty. You got to also understand how they fit together. I don't think Luka and Giannis fit together the same way that Trae and Luka fit together.
But they're going to have to score 140 points a night.
Oh, listen, you guys surrounded with defense. What did I say? Those 2 and 3-and-D players is what I said. You have to have that with those 2. No question.
Yeah, they ain't playing no defense for sure.
No, it was 0. 0.
The man in front of me. I'm about to outscore the other man in front of you. That's how that.
Yeah.
Damn. Man, that'd be fun to watch, but again, I don't want any part of that. I'm sorry, man. Both Giannis and Jokic are actually 30 years old, believe it or not, too. So it's like Rob said, they're not too old, but again, you got to think about how it fits with the team as far as chemistry and everything like that. But interesting points, Rob, as far as
Joker's knees are still probably good since he can only jump
and spacing
inches off
just
the
at
ground.
The age. It's the spacing of the floor and the parts of the floor they want to occupy together. It's going to hard to facilitate an offense. Is why I say that.
Yeah.
Well, he made it work with Kyrie, and they made it to the finals. Another small guard.
Yeah, but Giannis wants to be in the paint.
No, I'm saying as far as if you did Trae Young, I'm saying that he already made it work with another small guard. So
that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Trying to get me triggered over here.
I don't like it either.
But we'll see, man. You got to give me something, man. You got to have some serious assets.
I told you I'd be a mean GM. Y'all be so mad at me. I'd be a nasty GM. We're gonna just run and just.
Man, you would have no money, man. You would pay nobody, JQ.
That's not true. I will only pay certain people. Okay. Don't say that to the people. Don't tell the people that kind of thing. I would pay the people. I would pay the right people.
Okay, so all the agents would love you, right?
Means he would probably only win the NBA title once every 60 to 70 years. Because you got to overpay some players.
Listen, y'all would be so mad. I would have a squad. My squad would be great. We have a squad.
If you're the GM of the Lakers, what you doing? JQ?
Yeah, I will have a philosophy.
If you're the GM of the Lakers, what you doing, JQ? What you doing? If you're the GM of the Lakers.
Listen, you got to trade one of Austin Reeves or Dalton Connect. They're the same dude. You got to trade one of them. They can't play at the same time.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Okay.
That's a good draft pick, but you have to trade one of them and use them as capital. This is going to be Austin Reeves.
Okay.
He's going to get traded.
Okay.
For somebody. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. He's going to get traded.
Okay. So forget about depth, all that fun stuff. You're just going to it's all good, whatever.
Trying to win.
Okay. You didn't answer the question, though. So no depth?
No, but
the Lakers are always going to get the scrubs that are going to want to cling on to them.
Okay. Outside. Okay. Yeah. Then you're in controversial territory because if you don't trade Austin Reeves, you're talking about trading LeBron. You're not trading Luka. So how do you get better if you're the Lakers?
And then they got Bronny.
Stop it. So, what's your best asset? It's Austin Reeves or
you got the Bronny jersey.
Okay, it's facts. You can say what you want to say. If you want to get better, that's your best trade asset outside of LeBron.
Love it. Guys, hey, America, we hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this episode of Talking Sports with 12 Men. We have been literally firing on all cylinders, and obviously I'm going to say that too. JQ's been firing on all cylinders.
Yes.
He has been missing since last week, so we appreciate the energy and the love, man. It shows up. Rob, any last topics you want to discuss before we get ready to kind of close the show off?
Hey, we'll get ready for the show next week. We'll keep you posted.
You don't want to say anything? There's nothing you want? Any last
it won't be on Monday because Monday is my birthday, and it won't be on my Monday.
Let's go. Leo season, right?
So we'll decide if we're going to have it on Monday or not, folks.
8/11. 8/11. Y'all have it. Yeah, listen, you can have it. I won't be here.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Y'all decide.
No, it can't be Tuesday because anniversary for me. Happy anniversary, Marcy, on 8/12.
Oh, hey, happy anniversary, Marcy.
So
I can't. My daughter Taylor's birthday is this Thursday, so happy birthday, Taylor. I know you're not watching, but happy birthday anyway.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to my daughter.
Leo season
on the 8th.
Marcy's birthday is the 18th, so it never stops. I'm broke this month, man, because I'm trying to do all the
Leo
stuff.
Season. I love it. Let's go. Leo season.
The damn Yankees about to blow another lead.
Oh, come on. Why? Why did you have to say
Aaron Boone, it's time to get fired. Get out.
Leo season.
Right,
America. You're welcome.
Everyone.
I enjoyed y'all. I hope you enjoyed us. It's Leo season.
There it is. All right. So next week, it most likely will be, if we can fit it in on Wednesday, it's probably, or Thursday, it's probably 2 days we got here. But again, stay tuned, guys, for America as far as that. We appreciate everyone coming in. JQ, we appreciate you for sure, man.
You were on fire tonight.
Oh,
this is one of those chalk them up, let's watch it later classic shows.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Fantastic.
We're gonna throw
the walk off was perfect.
So we're gonna do the last
I'm coming back.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. It just takes a hold of me sometimes. I can't help it. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all good, man. Hey, get some rest. Like I said, we wanted to say again, March Madness is going to stay at 68 teams, 2026, which we talked about that last week. That's great to hear. And again, we'll talk about BYU. We'll kind of get that next week, and as far as the UConn Ladies Conference too, man. So we got a whole other thing to discuss too, man. But again, we appreciate you guys. Follow us on those different platforms. Again, follow us on Twitter at the number 12 THMAN Sports. guys, subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel, another 12th Man Sports. We get some love in there as well. And then last but not least, Facebook. We're on Facebook a lot, talking sports with the 12th Man. We post all the fun things. Rob posts some amazing content to keep us going, and that's what we do. And apparently, JQ is going out strong with his Reds paraphernalia. So again, representing.
I'm better than my Yankees paraphernalia right now.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness, yeah, it's all good. I had to show some
I
love.
had it laid out tonight, Rob. I had the Yankee stuff laid out. I'm like, I'm not wearing that shit.
Damn.
Damn.
Wow, just like
I'm sorry. They.
Oh no, I'm all red.
Yeah,
All the red.
yeah.
For America, all the red. Now listen, all the red.
What? He is not playing.
Nice.
Good stuff. All right, gentlemen. Unless you have anything last.
Mario Crystal. God, I hate that.
Hey, I was gonna put Dak Prescott on there, but I figured, that was.
Oh, easy.
Whoa,
Don't-
come on,
don't do
man.
that. No, come on.
That's where I crossed the line.
Yeah,
The
come
old
on. Come on. You know what's gonna happen. Come on, man. Don't do that.
The old ticker,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Rob is quiet.
You can't do that. You know what's gonna happen. You cannot do that. Andre.
This is for Rob right here.
Guys, we'll be on what, Wednesday or Thursday, right?
Like I said, we'll let Rob tell us. Is it going to be Wednesday or Thursday? I mean, that's probably best unless you guys have something else planned. That's kind of the schedule.
Make it work.
Well, let me know.
Either night.
Okay.
I'll be in a big city of Boise, Idaho.
Listen, I told you I was on the injured reserve list due to insufficient funds. I am going to nowhere.
JQ is on the injury reserve list. It's different funds. I love it. We should post that. Yeah,
You might be on lockdown.
It's over. I have kicked it, and I am done kicking it. I need a period of rest.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll hear the story.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Duke. Thank Marcy
Yeah.
for your comments. We appreciate it.
Hey, can you end the live, and I can tell y'all the rest of the story off the live?
Rob, hurry.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, gentlemen. All right, everyone.
Okay.
You guys.
Listen, I'm not mad, but you can't listen to the story.
Ooh, next week, gentlemen. Thanks, America. We'll talk.